this is some dumb
You talking
shit.
about the end of Fallout 3?
Yeah,
Do you have Operation Anchorage?
I do now. I didn't when I first played it.
Yeah, Anchorage retcons, all that jazz.
Yeah, because, like, that was dumb.
Well,
It
that's
made
like
it made a
looking-
lot of sense though when Fox says this is your battle, not mine. It
Oh,
makes sense why he didn't want to do it because it wasn't just radioactivity. It was like I don't know how to there's a video explaining why Fox couldn't do it.
well, yeah. I mean, it's dangerous. It was still dangerous for him. And he's like, no, you do it. You risk your life.
It's just like
But-
in I think it had something to do with super mutants, even though they're immune to radiation to a certain extent, enough radiation can still hurt them.
Right. I mean, still, it was like, you're probably more likely to survive out of all this than just like a squishy ass human going in there and immediately
Right.
dying.
Well, my argument is, isn't there a ghoul companion too?
Is there in that game? There might
Yeah.
be, and if so, then yeah, grab the ghoul and you.
Which ghouls literally heal from radiation.
Yeah, that's the fun part. I kind of wish you could be a ghoul in the Fallout universe, but that would be cheating.
In Fallout 4, I sometimes, whenever I'm using Hancock as my companion, I run with a radium rifle. And whenever he gets not radium rifle, the gamma gun. I forgot what it's called. Is it literally called the
Yeah.
gamma gun?
It's like a gamma gun. Yeah, it shoots like
Yeah,
radiation.
it just does radiation damage unless you have a modification that changes it to energy too. But whenever he gets low, I just aim at him and just shoot him over and over until he's back at full health.
Right.
That's useful.
It is very useful,
Nah,
especially if
I'm
you don't
more of a
use-
Mass Effect fan,
Mass Effect is good.
except for Andromeda.
Well,
No,
nobody
fuck
liked
you.
Andromeda.
Was good.
Oh.
I liked it.
Andromeda was okay. I couldn't make it to the end. I don't know, just didn't grab me like 1, 2, or 3 did.
3 is my favorite.
I was invested in 1, 2, and 3.
I really liked them all, but then again, I don't have high standards with video games.
Oh, well, honestly, Mass Effect 1, I just loved it. Not so much for the combat. For Mass Effect 1, the combat was super clunky.
Well, yeah.
But the story was
Oh,
just
yeah.
so well written that I would just play through it like minimum difficulty just for the story.
I think
Oh.
Mass Effect Andromeda was probably really good because the combat was so good to me. Like, the story might not have been as polished, but to me, the combat was really nice.
I mean, the game itself wasn't very polished.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it had a lot of
Yeah.
bugs that still haven't
It was
been
all fucked up when they released it, and it just completely just ruined it for me. So I wound up just not
It's okay.
That's why I never buy a game on
Not finished
release.
it.
I pre-ordered the Tricentennial edition of Fallout 76, so I mean, like, nobody looks as dumb as I do.
And that was another dumpster fire.
Yeah, why would you do that? That's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Though-
then I heard about Fallout First, and I got a year of Fallout First, which is $100.
What have you done?
Best part about Fallout First, my favorite part about Fallout First, the #1 selling feature is private servers with your friends.
Uh-huh.
Friend system in Fallout 76 is still bugged, and a lot of times people's friends don't even show up on their friends list. Which is
And like whose
a
friends
bug
still
I
play
have.
Fallout 76?
Well, no, it's on Xbox Game Pass, so my friends and I all got it. Well, my friends, I bought the Tricentennial Edition, but all my friends got it for free and wanted to get into it with me.
Which made you feel really dumb.
Well, Game Pass games aren't free forever. If a game is on Game Pass, it's usually free for a little while. But the next time a big game update comes out, or a big DLC drops, the game is taken off of Game Pass, and you would have to pay for it.
Right. And that's also as long as you're paying for Game Pass, right?
Right.
Yeah. But honestly, they have this deal for Game Pass and Xbox Live and all this other shit that you just can't really pass up.
Game Pass
It
Ultimate,
gives,
it's amazing.
yeah, exactly. For what you get, it's like it's totally worth it.
And if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you get these quests that if you get a certain amount of achievements in Game Pass games, or you do certain things, you get points, and you can redeem those points for Xbox gift cards that you
Well,
can use to get more Game Pass Ultimate.
I'm doing the beta for Game Pass on PC,
Me too.
which is actually quite nice.
hmm
Um,
Do any of you
but yeah,
play Dead by Daylight?
I used
never
to a
played
lot
it.
on my computer, but I haven't been able to because my computer sucks right now.
Well, you gotta tone down the porn.
I wish you could see my face right now because I just like glared at my computer screen.
Oh hell.
um,
No, I love the fact that Mass Effect 3 got so much hate for the ending. And and it got so much hate for the ending that they actually rewrote the ending.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It pissed everybody off so bad. And it caused all sorts of fucking just hell to rain down on them, and they've changed the ending. It's a DLC, a free DLC, but changes the ending for the game.
Fallout 3 did the same thing with Anchorage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't give Anchorage for free.
Not Anchorage, Broken Steel.
Yeah, but they didn't give it out for free to fix their
You know,
fucktarded ending.
know what game I didn't like until DLC came out for it? New
What?
Vegas.
Really?
I did not like
Honestly,
I
I
did not like
enjoyed
New
New
Vegas
Vegas
when
a
it first
lot.
came out. When it first came out, I hated it. And then I didn't like the first DLC, and then they came out with Dead Money.
I love the Dead Money DLC.
Dead Money is the most fun I have ever had in a single Fallout game. Bar none.
Oh god, someone remind me what Dead Money is.
It's the hotel.
Casino. Hotel
Yeah,
and
yeah.
casino.
With you having a weird ass collar on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that if you don't do what you're told or you go the wrong way, it pops your coconut.
Yeah, I actually wanted to make a campaign based on that.
It's really cool to have this confined feeling in a game that's usually so open world, like you can go out and do whatever you want. And then in Dead Money they take that away from you.
Yeah,
So
they're like,
it
no,
makes
fuck
you
that.
genuinely angry at the antagonist.
They also take everything from you, like
Hmm?
all your equipment. So like, you're kind of like, what do I have? And so you're helpless for a while.
See, one of the things that what's it called? I literally had it and lost my train of thought. It's
It
gone.
do be like that.
Uh, Open world games for me, it's a kind of a double-edged sword for me because sometimes if there's too much shit to do, too big an open world, I wind up just playing it for a little while and then getting bored.
Yeah, I have a friend who's a big fan of the Skyrim games.
Oh, I've
Not
modded the
Skyrim games,
living
the Elder Scrolls
fuck
games.
out of the Elder Scrolls game.
She's never beaten Skyrim's main story.
I mean, I did that
Sure.
quickly, but the fact that when I moved over to PC, they just had so much mod support. It just completely revamped Skyrim for me.
Mod it until it's unplayable.
Pretty close, pretty close. And then fish through the mods that you have to see which one's fucking shit up.
So not to be that person, but should we move along?
Is Steve back yet?
I mean, you're such that.
Yeah.
Who's that person?
Yeah,
I've been
everyone's
back.
back.
Oh,
Everyone's
Oh, we were waiting for the back comment.
No,
I'm
literally,
sorry,
I think
I
Nathan
was talking to Damien.
Yeah, I figured that everyone knew everyone was back.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh my lord.
Well, you guys enter the tavern.
Yeah, you into the
Big
tavern.
bartender guy.
drunk,
Looks like he got
booze.
beat with an ugly stick.
You see this very large bartender, as I had previously described, with scars all over his face and a big bushy beard. At many of the
Yeah.
tables, there's people seated eating and drinking, and it's, for a tavern, it's actually really quiet.
Aww.
As you guys come in, the bartender, like I said, waves at you, goes back to what he's doing, and kind of does a double take, and he's got these big eyes.
I stare at him right in his eyes back. Not like that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 105% sure.
A little toned down, like maybe I just died in your eyes tonight.
No, it's more like why are you staring at me? I'll stare right back at you.
Deer
How-
headlight type thing. Okay.
Helvetica,
I
like,
have.
Helvetica busts like a big smile, and she's like, "Howdy! I came. I heard your fine establishment could use a new beverage to add to the menu." And you guys see the bartender kind of squint a little bit and lean back. "What you got?" Helvetica kind of gestures for you guys to bring him the product.
She kind of snaps. Bring product. I walk
Alright,
up and
Radamon.
drop the cart. I softly set the cart down.
He kind of takes a look at it, and he's like, "What is this?"
This is alcohol.
What the fuck,
Oh my
Rattlelock?
god.
You don't need to mock his accent.
"I'm quite familiar with alcohol, but what kind of alcohol is this?" "Well, it's a brew made by yours truly. I have my license if you'd like to see it." "Nah, I have no need for license. How is it made?" Well, that's classified. I can't really share with you how it's made." Well, here we make our alcohol a little, how you say, different. And I want to make sure that what I'm selling my guests and what you're selling to me is on an equal level.
Does he spike the alcohol with more alcohol?
And she kind of nods confusedly. What do you mean? This is shine. Ain't nothing stronger." There is one strong beverage that I must know if yours is up to par." And he takes out this big, not big, it's tall and thin. He takes out this bottle and sets it down on the counter. "Is it anything like this?" And she's like, "Well, I don't really know what that is." And he takes a glass and he pours some into it. And it is neon orange.
Oh no.
Dear.
Is it like melted crayons or something? The fuck is that?
Can we smell it from here?
From, you guys are standing about 15 feet away, it smells like if you've ever
Horrendous.
opened rubbing alcohol and had your head a little too close and just the scent just boom, just hits you. It's
Oh.
just like that. As he uncorks the bottle and he pours it.
That sounds unappetizing.
This
I just kind of go. Ah,
this is vodka.
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 Yeah. We used to make it with potatoes and call it vodka, but the potatoes were very starchy, so they were good to keep meat on bones during harsh winters. However, carrots. Nobody ever tried making alcohol with carrot. So, we make vodka.
I'm almost scared to try it.
Carrots are very sweet. Very sweet. So, the alcohol that develops is very potent. Uh, it keeps hair on chest, so to speak.
Sounds like you should have some also.
Pardon?
How? I know what he said.
I don't know what he said.
Well, should have some.
I said, sounds like you should have some also.
I kind of push
Yeah.
Ozzel from the back and just kind of shove him towards the drink.
The hell? How do y'all know how much hair I have on my chest?
You've been voluntold.
We know how much you don't.
I'm glaring at all of you.
Is that
You
anything?
are, you are soft like baby piglet.
How
It
dare.
is it is customary for outsiders to partake in a breaking of bread. But in our culture, we share vodka.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Sounds lovely. Let's drink.
If
So,
I got
Helvetica comes up to the bar and he sets out a glass for each of you. And it's like those really tall, thin shot
Vodka
glasses.
glasses. Vodka
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah. Mhm.
He
Are
pours
they chilled? And is there some onion for us to have with it?
pickles.
Pickles. Okay.
So he
I'll grab,
he
I'll
puts
grab
like
a pickle and throw it at Alien.
Nah, no food fight in friendly cafeteria.
Sorry.
You're not in child school.
Sorry.
could have fooled me with Rattlelock.
Damn.
Of course, he.
He hears the name Rodalock and he kind of cocks his head and just kind of shrugs, goes back to pouring vodka.
Is Rattlelock not a human type name?
Rodalock is a very common name for Minotaur.
Oh no, I forgot. Or I didn't even know. Well,
I kind of nudge Ozzel and just kind of give him a face up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't. We didn't discuss fake names.
Nobody needs to know my real name anyway.
Alien's gonna be like, "Hello, my name's Dodge. This guy's Dip. This guy's Shit."
Shit meat fan.
And what is her name? Her name is Sweet. Yeah, that's it.
Swing.
Swing, yada 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 yada.
That was
For
sweet.
me?
Shiggity,
Or-
shiggity,
Not swing.
But
Oh, gee.
he
Swing better, better?
pours. He actually no. They probably wouldn't have numbers at this elevation. They're probably pickled beets.
Ew.
Yeah.
I love the ew from most of the party. Pickled beets
I
are pretty
mean,
good. Don't knock it till you try it.
Honestly, I can't. I don't want to piss off the big guy, so I don't have to hit him. So I'm gonna just eat the fucking beet.
Is it because you're a carnivore?
I am not a fan of the greens.
It's not green. It's purple or maroon.
Tops of them are green.
I look at Rattlelock and I'm like, listen, we carnivores have to stick together, but we'll do this.
So, what you do is you take a small bite of beet, drink shot, eat the rest of the beet, and swallow.
Oh.
You think you can swallow awesome?
Why is it always like this with you guys?
Helvetica like snickers a little bit.
I am literally like,
I wouldn't laugh too much there, Helvetica. You've been here before.
No, she hasn't.
she is not.
I thought she did.
Nah, I think she just understands this town.
Yeah.
She kind of picks up the glass and is looking at it, and she's like, "Damn, this shit looks like it glow." He's like, "It does. It is how we see better." And she kind of like gives that "the fuck" face and looks at him.
So, does it glow when it comes out too?
Duh.
No.
Cool. I
Oh.
take the bite of the beet, fucking take the shot and eat the beet.
Make a Constitution save.
Woohoo.
Oh, are we all gonna? Oh no.
I'll follow suit,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I guess.
Yeah.
Thing.
Oh,
Anybody who drinks the shot and eats the beet.
How come it's always me, the one that fucking does the dumb shit first?
Cause we wait and see. Oh.
Well, they wait to see if you die first, and then if it's okay, they follow.
I guess.
Kind of, yeah. Honestly.
Jesus Christ.
We're all rolling real low tonight. Rattlelock be the one that stays standing.
Nope.
Just for
We all have
fun, let's see what Helvetica gets. What's her con save?
3.
Natural 20.
Please.
Yup.
Because it's the DM fucking rolling.
Not
it's
much
higher
better
now.
than any of you.
We all just fall over.
You all
At
take
least
a
he made a death save.
bite of the beet, and it's very punchy and vinegary, and you take the shot, and it's super sweet, and it leaves this like deep burn feeling in the back of your throat. Then you go back to the beet, and you swallow the whole thing, and as soon as it hits your guys' stomach, you all start seeing double. Like, instantly. You can feel it hit your stomach, and you watch as everything kind of splits and is kind of woozy and blurry.
Just listening,
I
to
see.
just listening to your description makes me need to take a drink of wine.
I see 2 aliens. This is weird.
You
I
wish.
barely want 1 alien.
He finishes his shot and slams it back down on the counter. Yeah! Very good, no? Helvetica's like... Yep, real tasty!
Oh, I think I done fucked up. I did a constitution check, not a save.
It's the same.
Well, no, he'd be able to add his proficiency. Same with Astrid, because I'm pretty sure barbarians
Oh.
get Constitution. It wouldn't have changed anything.
You still would have failed.
So how is it you do the save? Just save?
Save. Yeah. Save. Con.
Astrid, I'll let you re-roll, I guess.
Okay.
This isn't anything important. Otherwise, I'd have been like, well, should have rolled the right thing. This is just for good fun.
Oh my god. This is rude.
Wow.
Rodalock
This is rude.
and Astrid. Both still seeing double.
Oh my god.
Damn, was a 24 still seeing double? That is some good shit.
It's like medical grade alcohol, dog.
Why would you serve this in an establishment?
I think I'm blind in one eye.
Rattlelock, I don't understand. Why are there 3 of you?
Well, it appears you all are still standing. Bova! And you hear from the back, yes! Bring our guests some food! And after a little while, this short, stout woman comes from behind this set of saloon doors. She's got a big bushy beard, much like her husband. And she's carrying a tray with several bowls. With
Wait, are these dwarves?
the man is not. The woman is. The man, as far as you guys can tell, is he vaguely looks like a Goliath, but not quite because he has hair. You guys aren't sure what he is, but she's a dwarf.
And we're a little bit knocked flat to be able to really tell.
Rodalock, he's the same height as you.
Nice.
And very built. So she takes these bowls of porridge and sits them down in front of each of you.
Thank you, my dear.
How does he not break you?
Damn, Rattlelock.
I've got a wee bit of... Oh, whoa, wrong voice. I've got a wee bit of dwarvish resilience. And kind of winks.
All power to you.
I elbow Rattlelock really hard, but I'm pretty sure I just kind of wobble myself more than Rattlelock.
Yeah.
I just kind of exaggeratedly turn over to Oslo and go,
Rodalock, you're definitely the most sober out of the party, but that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah.
Compared to like the rest of us who rolled what, a 9, an 8.
I'm somewhere in between.
A 16.
Yes.
Better than that, but still. We're just, what is happening?
Sure. I will buy your alcohol. I would like to sample first. And Helvetica's like, oh, sure thing. We drank together. That means we's kin.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh man, as soon as she says you can, you know she's gonna try and get you in bed.
but he has skin and they have skin and
She
Yeah.
reaches down and she picks up the keg and she starts to sit it down on the counter. She like raises it above her head and she starts to fall backwards. And he reaches forward and catches her by her collar and kind of pulls her forward.
Rattlelock catcher.
I'm just downing the food.
She sits it down and she kind of. This is Shine. Just called Shine. Yeah. You should come up with something more snappy, more memorable.
How about moonshine?
I'm not real fond of the name Moonshine.
Sunshine?
What about Mountain Dew?
Oh no.
I like it.
I am impartial to that. Or what about Shiny or White Lightning?
That last one.
Call it what you want. I calls it Shine. And she kind of uncorks it a little bit and puts her cup underneath and corks it back up. And she looks like she's about to offer it to him, and she throws it back and takes a shot.
Oh,
Oh
that's
dear.
not how that works.
Oh
So
dear.
I'll grab her by the collar of their shirt and sit her down on the chair before she busts her ass.
Oh, are you about to be the babysitter?
Yeah, the bartender takes his glass from earlier and uncorks the keg, puts a little bit in it, and he lifts it up to the light and swirls it a little. And he sniffs it, and as he does so, it smells like baby beverage. And he knocks it back. He knocks it back and drinks it, and he doesn't even flinch. And he kind of like smacks his lips. Yeah, it is all right. We will serve it for those that are too small to drink vodka. Infant.
I'm staring at him with 1,000-yard stare, like, excuse me, that shit's apparently weak to you?
Yeah, you guys literally saw like a giant sky serpent like cough after he drank a little bit of this. Well, a little bit relative to his size.
Like a whole barrel, but still, like, excuse? I suck.
It leaves nice aftertaste, like a small fire. Yes, tastes like fire.
So I'm not too sure about your vodka. Can I have another sample just to make sure that I got the right taste?
We have vodka, yes. We also partake in other beverages made from tubers. We have vodka
Fuck is a tuber?
made with beet. And then my wife's favorite, a very bright drink that we call a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, those are...
And Helvetica's like, huh? And she reaches forward, gets another shot, and takes it.
Helvetica, you're gonna be too fucked up to fly.
I'll be fine.
Well, I guess I'll start carrying her back to the ship.
Or the other, she seems a little out of hand. What is the other barrels? Are they different in any way?
Then I kind of shake Helvetica.
Are they different, Helvetica?
Do you take her outside?
Not yet. I obviously want to make sure that she does her little business deal or whatever.
You shake her, and she's like, huh? One he sampled is plain shine. The oak barrel is peach shine, and then the maple barrel is maple shine. Shit tastes
So,
like
yes,
a
they are all
fucking
different.
pancake.
So yes, they are all different.
There's 3 varieties.
I need no sample. They will be a good beverage for children. What is your price? Well, y'all use gold here? Yes, but, just name your price and I will provide. Let's do 1,500 gold for the booze, the shine, and 3,000 for the smokes. He kinda shrugs a little bit. My children do like smokes. I will take you up on said offer.
I'm just like, what is this place?
She just kind of 2-finger salutes and passes out.
Bad luck, she needs to go home now.
He
Very much.
Wait,
She needs to go
Helvetica
home.
does a 2-finger salute, or the bartender?
Helvetica does a 2-finger salute and then passes out.
Okay, I guess I'll pick her up and start
Take her back
going
in.
toward the ship. Is anybody else lucid enough to get the payment? Probably
He-
Astrid.
He takes several pouches from below the bar and sits them down on the counter, each one very heavily jingling. If 4,500 gold pieces.
Pleasure doing business.
I'll take him.
Yeah,
And
Astrid.
Can I get some cod cut to go?
you all might want to stay for the night. It sounds like a storm will be rolling in soon.
What? How you can hear that? Like my ears are still ringing from when I was up in the air.
It's okay. It's a script.
So, well, that's fine. We'll
He
we'll
kind
take
of,
some rooms then.
as you say, you can hear that, he says, "Duh." And he lifts up his beard, and as he does so, you can see that he's, his throat down, like his throat and his chest are blue. Like a dark blue, icy color. My grandfather was Frost Giant.
That explains a lot.
Cool. That makes sense.
That explains a whole lot.
Nice.
So I'll put Helvetica over my shoulder. Where's your where would be your rooms?
Take that door, and he points to the opposite side of the bar. Head downstairs. There is rooms underground.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Duh.
You
Start
can-
heading downstairs with Helvetica over my shoulder. Find the first room. Just kind of
Jesus.
very
Alrighty then.
unceremoniously just toss her into the bed.
As soon as you get out of eyesight of the bartender, Helvetica whispers in your ear, "Put me down, you horny fucker."
Listen here, you drunk southern gal.
I'm not fucking drunk. Put me down.
What?
I'm not fucking drunk. Put me down. She isn't slurring her words at all.
So I drop her.
You sit her down, and she looks sober as a priest. Looks at Ozzel.
Well, I
I'm a
didn't say I
cleric, not a
set her
priest.
down. I said I dropped her because she called me a horny fucker.
She lands on her feet like a cat.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, like, you kind of are, just not at the moment.
Look, I'm
One to speak.
drunk. I was acting drunk, so he thought he was getting a better deal than he really was.
I don't.
Good plan.
And
But we still have to take you to the room, so the ruse continues.
yeah. I'm going to shit out like lava later.
Yeah, sounds about right.
She
So
kinda-
are the rest of the guys functional, or do I have to carry them to their rooms too?
nobody rolled a nat ones. They're all still conscious
Yeah.
on their feet. Well, able to stand. So
Also
they're still
stands
seated
up,
at the
but leans
bar.
on Elian. Also stands up, but has to lean on Elian.
I love you, man.
Kind of, yeah. Like, you're good. You're a good scary boy.
Oh my gosh.
You are
Right.
good paper man. Well, I'm gonna head to the room then if everybody's okay to walk.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Mhm. You're not good, but you're functional.
At all times.
At all.
What am I hearing?
It's my kids doing. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, jeez.
They're quoting
Children
something.
things.
They're about the same age as me. They aren't like infants.
Children things. I mean, like, they're not that much younger than I am, but still.
I have to agree with that. The pub is the right place to go. It's always go to the Winchester. I mean, if nothing else, we can do toasties on the Breville out back.
If you all are men of cloth, we have a church in town where you may do Hail Marys in the morning.
Who's Mary?
Oh, I'll explain that to you in the morning, Radalock. We can do that together.
No promises.
Right.
though.
That'd be fun.
It'll be great. It'll be delightful.
By the way, and he kind of leans towards you, Ozzel, you might not want to let the others know what you are.
I look around like, what am I?
People here are very inhospitable to people like you.
What am I, sir? I'm too drunk to really catch on.
You'll get it in the morning if you remember what I said.
So what time is it right now?
You guys have only really been in the tavern for maybe 45 minutes.
We're already just fucking dead.
You
That didn't
guys,
take
you guys haven't heard the bells again.
Hope we have a random ass crew member to mop up our vomit.
long. Where's Benton when you need him?
Well, I'm gonna head off to bed.
Yeah. I smack like a gold or 5. Honestly, I don't know how much on the counter because I can't remember, and just go to a room.
I'll say 3. Since you
Yeah,
said
he still smacked 5.
Since you said a gold or 5.
Yeah, no, he's still smacking 5 down on the counter because he doesn't know and he's not gonna ask.
There's a few rooms downstairs that are unoccupied. There's no like locks on the doors. They're all like covered in like a sheet, essentially, for a door. Not very much privacy.
This is the worst. It's not worth 5 gold.
The room for
He
3
didn't.
gold.
He didn't say you guys had to pay anything.
Well, Ozzel doesn't. He's drunk. He doesn't think.
But Helvetica goes to bed. She's like, pleasure doing business.
Before I go to bed and before Helvetica goes to bed, I let her know that when we get up in the morning, this fugly thing's gonna be gone.
There'll be a pill. There'll be a pill in your satchel when you wake up. Just go in there, grab it, pop it, swallow.
When we wake up, we're all going to church.
In a satchel.
All
and
right,
purse.
I'm game.
Yeah.
Dude, and I passed out.
Ellen, we're going to church.
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
dear.
I'm really not sure it would do me any good.
Nah, it's really great. It's fun. Church with my god is so chill.
He didn't say it was your god.
Yeah.
Ozzel doesn't think things through when he's drunk.
Just
You're
goes-
not. You're not you when you're drunky.
Not really. He's like, I automatically like, drunk equals dumb.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
I'm dumb all the time, so it doesn't affect me.
I'm not drunk. Can you tell time? Yeah. Points at the clock. I'm not fucking drunk.
Me.
But yeah, you guys all make it to your rooms pretty quickly. The last room down on the left for most of the night there's a lot of noise coming from that room. To be expected in like a little dive tavern.
What kind of noise?
Need I explain?
No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
explain. Go ahead.
no, don't. I don't want to know
From the last
anymore.
room down on the left, it sounds like a woman who belongs in a red light district, about 5'4", and a man about 6.5 feet tall, are doing very unholy things because you highly doubt that they're married.
So it was Elian's girlfriend, like last time.
Oh no!
Interesting.
But
Not really. And I go
You-
to sleep.
you guys head to bed. You guys all have very vivid dreams of the sky serpent. For it feels like you're staring at him for hours, just right into his eyes. And then you wake up.
I have dreams of this sky serpent.
Elian, you do not. You have dreams of your patron being an asshole. As you do every night.
Oh, jeez.
Aw.
Dice
Poor
roll,
Elliot.
please.
All your constitution checks.
The sky serpent is there, but it's different. Where his eyes are once that green, otherworldly color, they're now sunken in and even further and dark. And those oh so familiar dissonant whispers fill your ears instead of the clicks.
So it's only within the first 3 hours of my sleep that I wake up screaming.
Oh.
You hear Elian as you wake up screaming. You hear a couple of doors down. Ah, shut the fuck up! Some of us have got to work in the morning.
You sounded like you were working right now.
At some point, we're gonna need to invent a sleeping pill for Elian so he sleeps through the night.
I have half a mind to fuck with that guy.
Do it. Please do it. Oh gosh. Ozzel will help.
Well, here's
Ozzy
a town
can't,
we're gonna
Ozzy
be.
can't fuck with him the way Alien can.
What?
Do you want to fuck with him, Steve?
Nah.
All right. So, in the morning,
I'm
you all
used to
are
people yelling at me.
you all are woken up by the ringing of ding, 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 ding. Church bells ringing 9 times.
Oh dang. We got some sleep.
It is at this point you all wake up with the worst hangover of your lives. You
no.
have this very distinct feeling that's like a cross between a migraine, a tension headache, and like your eyes are about to pop out of your head. I forgot what the name of the headache is, but the one where it feels like it's like right behind your eyes, like a lot of pressure.
Sinus headache.
Yeah, it's like a sinus headache, a migraine, and a tension headache all at once.
I'm not leaving the bed.
So it's parenting.
Sounds about right.
And then upstairs, you guys can smell what smells like bacon and eggs and sausage and a nice schmear. I love that word. I don't know why I always use that word, but I love that word.
So I'll take my little purple pill thingy.
So you take your pill in the morning and you look just like you did before bed.
So I'll go into where Ozzel's at, since I
Except for
smell
the dick for a
bacon.
nose.
Gonna fucking grab Ozzel by the shirt, pick him up, and then just drag him with me up to the frickin'
Are you
upstairs.
gonna let me get my cloak?
And then I'm like, oh shit. And I walk him back and throw him back in the room. Put your shit on.
Okay. Otherwise, that was gonna be a very
Oh,
awkward
jeez.
situation.
Wow.
Okay.
Breakfast. Let's go.
I put my cloak on, and I walk out, and then I just like gesture for Rattlelock to continue dragging me.
So I'll grab him and like hold him up, like underarm style, and just kind of walk up the stairs with him, and then sit him on the chair. Where's everybody else?
Ellen's going upstairs and eating.
Okay, I
want
ain't gotta worry
all
about
of
you.
the bacon.
Where's Astrid?
Still in bed. She don't like fucking migraines or hangovers.
You're a
Someone
barbarian
stole
like me.
her
My happy
wallet.
ass is gonna go get you.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna punch your ass.
Oh no.
Why my ass? I'd
This is
usually
ass?
aim for the face, not the ass.
You're gonna go all Greek and punch him in the ass?
No, punch him in the face because I don't want to be touched.
Watch out for cow pies.
I freaking turn the thing over. Like, food. Get up.
Find
Food.
me coffee first.
Yeah.
I bet
That's
this place
what
doesn't
Ellen's about is some coffee.
No.
I'm your friend, not your maid. Get your happy ass up.
have this place.
I haven't had coffee either. Let's go. Let's go.
So, no.
Okay, we leave her there.
So what would it take for me to just grab her and drag her up there with me?
Grapple check.
Is that strength based or?
Yes.
Contesting strength saves.
To make a strength check too, or save.
Yeah.
Ellie in our group never gets easier.
Yeah, well, first I do the coffee, then I do the things.
Does this place actually have water, or is it no? Like they don't do that.
I'll describe the breakfast after they get done.
Okay. Because honestly, it feels like they would never. After what I've heard. Yes, my children will drink shine.
And smoke cigarettes.
Yes. Don't drink your pansy ass water here.
I smoke cigar. Drink vodka.
Oh.
Yeah, Astrid doesn't fucking budge. You try to pick her up, she reaches up and just decks you in the face.
Ouchies.
And she just rolls over and like flings the blanket back over her head.
I stop on the floor to hurry them up.
Yeah, you guys hear like very faint tapping on the floor.
All you hear is, wow.
You guys hear, yeah, you guys hear, doo, like a hard punch. No, that's exactly it. That is exactly what happened.
That is perfect.
Decked.
Just fucking doo.
Like,
But
fucking dude's head turns
if-
around.
she's not waking up. Those of you that are upstairs, it is a very nice breakfast. For you guys were probably expecting a very minuscule breakfast, but you can see these gorgeous fried eggs that are slightly sunny. They're slightly runny, and you can see as people are like cutting. They're made in these big like dishes, casserole style. And they have
Is it some form of bitter caffeinated warm beverage?
there's tea and coffee.
Is there water?
Wonderful. Everything else is a bonus.
There's tea, coffee, carrot juice, and water.
Okay,
Ugh.
thank God. Water.
I don't want to hear shit about carrots.
So there's
I'm
these
allergic to
there's these
carrots.
nice little breads with a thin layer of butter and then this pink meat on top. It looks like some sort of cured sausage that has been sliced very thin, lunch meat style.
Canadian bacon.
No,
Huh?
it's kielbasa.
Ooh.
That is
Are you
actually
sure it's
pretty
not
good.
carrot pasta?
Saturday.
Pardon?
K-pop?
It's kielbasa, Russian sausage.
Good shit.
Then there's fried eggs
No.
with kielbasa and dill on top. And then because then you can see blinis, very thin Russian pancakes with jam on top, stuffed with cream cheese. You can see these small fried disc things covered in powdered sugar that are like a cheese dumpling. There's sour cream every like 3 feet on this long table. Like there's every few feet there's just a giant dish full of sour cream.
I down everything on my plate.
That's heat.
Yes. I want all of the meat.
And by
I
the
have
time
missed meat.
by the time you all are done with your meal, you're completely sober. Hangover.
Oh my god, what?
It was the sour cream. It's what did it. I'll go grab 2 cups of coffee. Go downstairs. Put a cup in Astrid's, like wherever I can set the cup, and then I'll walk out, kind of rubbing my face a little bit. Still.
Wake up and the upper half of her body's like dangling off the edge of the bed, and her head's like kind of upside down, and she's just snoring.
So I just kind of knock on the top of her forehead.
You're gonna get punched again. Go away.
There's coffee on the table. It was either that or pour the coffee down your gullet and see how that worked.
Either way, you get punched.
Still sounds like fun though. Threatening me with a good time.
There's bowls of porridge for those of you that want them.
No.
There is a significant lack of grits at this place.
Unfortunate.
Alien.
They have coffee, so
It's all good. I got a little Tupperware container full of grits. Here you go, Ellie.
Ew. Is that still good?
Nope.
It's been a
Nope.
few days.
Nope. It is not.
wait a minute. Isn't that from the witch's table?
Probably.
No, it's got children in it.
It's all good. A little extra protein.
I'll
No.
stick with this
Oh.
lovely jam-covered pastry.
Yeah, bacon. Bacon's great, but not human bacon.
I mean, bacon's bacon.
No. I have standards, Rattlelock.
You need to lower those.
No, honestly, no. Any lower, and I think I'd be you.
Ooh,
That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with being me.
the
I'm a
balls.
specimen. I'm not smart, but I'm a specimen.
Interesting that the Hellspawn doesn't want to eat human bacon.
I have standards, Alien.
I think that was a jab at me because I've had a character who's a hellspawn that ate at one point children.
You ate children.
Is this baby tea?
I mean,
Oh my god.
one day I'll probably make a character like that, but that day is not today.
And when the babies are born, and Kayla's all like, "Keep them away from Wilbur."
Wilbur was the first person to hold them babies. He caught him coming out.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Not to
Caught
eat them. He didn't eat children by his own volition. It was the only option.
The only option?
We lived in this fucked up society. We live in a society. Batman.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a very good breakfast.
Yes. Now I'm very hungry right now.
I want to make Sierniki at some point. The cheese dumpling thingies. 'Cause
Cheese dumpling just sounds delicious to me.
So is Helvetica?
they're called
Oh, yeah.
sweet cottage cheese pancakes. She's already upstairs, like, eating. She's... And
Hell,
I'll
that-
go over to I'll go over to her and ask her about the ship. How soon will it be good to go?
We should be able to take off if there's no rough weather in about 6 hours.
Is
But-
there actually going to be a storm?
And that's what the bartender said, and I don't know much about this place.
I'm inclined to believe him.
What?
I'm still curious about this church, but at the same time, I'm weary of this place. Apparently,
Yeah, I don't think any churches would appreciate Satan making an appearance.
oh, but I'm a man of cloth.
But we're cloth.
You sure as shit don't look like it.
I literally gesture to my clothing. Like, just because I'm red doesn't mean shit.
You look like Beelzebub put a fucking sheet over his head. There's no hiding it.
You're making him pout.
At this point, Astrid will be coming up the stairs.
Did you take your pill?
Yes,
Okay.
with the coffee.
Otherwise, we're all just gonna be like, "Oh, Astrid's back to normal."
You're like, oh, Astrid's back to normal. Astrid's back to normal.
Oh no!
Fucking run over and tackle her back down the stairs.
And that would... you get punched again.
Probably.
For saving your life from apparently a bunch of racist villagers.
So
Yeah,
That looks like baloney.
that's basically what kielbasa is. It's a really dense, easy to make meat that gained popularity during the Soviet Union.
I've had it before. It's super good.
It's similar in texture to bologna, but it's completely different. It's super tasty.
Wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, we put that in rice.
Spam. But yeah. It's
Definitely a good schmear.
It's I love that word so much. Every time we say it, I bring up that I love it. I think wrong NPC. I think we should hang out here for a little while. Is there anything anybody wanted to check out?
I don't know.
Well, I still have to do my morning ritual, so I'm probably gonna go head to the church.
Your morning ritual?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
You can do that in bed? God, nobody
No.
wants in a church to do that? Oh my.
I literally gesture to my clothing again, and I'm like, "No, what kind of morning ritual do
I
you
was
think
making
I
a
do?"
masturbation joke.
I know exactly what you were making, and Ozzel's not having it.
Oh
I
my
am a
god.
man of cloth.
This borscht looks so good. I'm just looking at pictures of Russian food.
Get borfed.
What is the screaming for?
Your morning ritual.
Stop it.
Like, look at how good that looks.
You're making me hungry.
If you'd like, we could come with you. Make sure you don't.
You know, the problem that I have with borscht is borscht.
We can come with you to the church. Make sure nothing bad happens to you.
I mean, you can if you want, but it'll probably be boring if y'all don't like it.
I don't think you understand. I I was raised in a church.
I look at Oswald, I'm like, what part of you are red and have horns?
I am
The
wearing
tail.
I'm wearing my cloak. I think I
Which-
should be okay.
Which they can still see you through. You're just a taller version of you.
Shush, I'm trying so hard.
The top of the hood does come down pretty low. It's more of a cowl than just a cloak.
It hides a lot.
Not his tail.
Not his tail. Right, but I'm trying. I'm trying to keep
Can
it
I
wrapped.
attempt to grab the tail?
Don't grab my
It's
tail.
under the cloak, so you'd have to like reach up his skirt to get it.
Which is
Oh, so now went from a cloak to a skirt.
well, I mean, it's the skirt of the cloak.
And that probably wouldn't be a good idea because if the tail comes out, then he's exposed.
Right. We're not alone in this tavern.
I think we're alone now.
Oh my
That is a great underrated movie too.
Underrated. That movie's fucking awesome.
Those are some hella
I don't
horns
see
on that
I don't see
motherfucker.
enough
I
people
know.
talk about it though.
I don't know what that movie is.
That's a legend. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the immortal Tim Curry.
I love that man.
What? Another doll?
Oh my.
Oswald's gonna walk to the church like this.
No.
Oh my god.
Tenacious D, hell yes.
I'm crying.
This isn't the greatest song in the world. This is just a tribute.
You gotta believe me, it's not just a matter of opinion. And I wish you were there.
Wasn't Legend Tom Cruise's first movie?
I don't know about his first one, but I think it was kind of his first big one.
He was a child, little baby man.
Little baby man.
But yeah, after you guys finish breakfast, is there anything you want to do?
I mean, I guess we'll follow Satan
red
over
one.
to church.
Yeah, Mazel, nice nipples.
What the fuck? Poor Ozzel's just being so mistreated this session.
I don't know, Damien, what is it about you and your character? Every campaign you're in.
I don't know, man. It's just a magnet for target, like a target.
Is it that bad in Unobtainium too?
Yeah.
Yes.
You decided to make a paladin, and everybody is a scoundrel and a crook.
I get called the bootlicker a lot.
Yeah, that's because you are, you fucking knock.
Oh.
I think it's because I am bad at playing my characters.
No, it's not because you're bad. You aren't bad at playing your characters. It's just
It's
make fun
it's
of
actually
you.
you play the living hell out of the character, and it's just you always seem to figure out a way to make your character the complete opposite of what everybody else is.
Again, Elian's an asshole too.
So he's gonna be an asshole back.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
god, that one's unsettling.
Take it off. Take it back. Take it back. I'm offended. Ossel's offended.
But
Strong Oswald hit a little foot too close to home.
after breakfast, are you all?
I mean, whether you're following me or not, that's exactly what I'm doing. Is going to church.
Sure, why not? Let's take me to church.
So, I'll worship at the shrine. Anyways, so you guys head into the church, and it looks like service is about to start. There's
Oh, From the inside, can I tell what the god is that's worshipped here?
You see on one side a large statue of what looks like a man who has his features of his body are mountains and hills, and he himself in this artistic depiction seems to be made out of stone. The other side, there is a man who stands at about the same height. These are both statues. He seems to be. He has very cold, icy features, and he has these very large horns coming down on either side of his head. This is a church to Yumtherim and Tur.
Turd.
The god of ice and the god of earth. Ice and earth.
You'd think that they would welcome horns if their god has horns.
Blasphemy.
Well, I guess I take a seat in the pew in the back. Time to learn more about other religions.
So after a few minutes, more people fill the pews.
That's awesome.
More people fill the pews on either side, and eventually, this in the middle of these two statues on the back wall, there is something covered up in a big sheet, like a black sheet.
Sacrifice.
Ooh.
Those are the muses I have chosen for Tur and Yumtherim, or the artistic references. If you guys wanted something a little more, an exact visual.
Those are pretty cool, though.
So, like I said, people fill the pews, and after a while, everybody seems to calm, and on the far right of the church and the far left, there are these stands, and you see people come out from the back of the church and fill these stands on either side, and they're a choir.
Ooh.
And they start singing a choral piece. Where is it?
He lost it.
Introducing the most.
I'm making a note here. True success.
Really? That's what they're singing?
Oh.
That'd be amazing, though.
I mean, yeah.
That the dead.
All right, you heathens.
They fill the pews. They fill the stands on either side and begin this deep choral song with a melody that, for those of you that aren't familiar with this sound, it is a very deep vocal underlying a lot of instrumentals. Steve, I'm sure you've heard the song before. Ulf Hednar by Donheim.
Yes, I heard that show now.
I think I've heard this before too.
But they just continue on singing for a while, and there's a couple of people in the pews that kind of participate a little bit and sing. This is Ozzel. This is something unheard of for Kolkertir. The churches of Kolkertir traditionally are dead silent.
Interesting. I'm learning, but
Um,
do I know that this is common for their church, or is this something I wouldn't know?
Kolkertir, in his church, it was very common to be taught about different religions. You know that it is common for Yumtherim. You don't know much about Tur, though. Tur is often worshipped by individuals, not whole churches. So how people worship them is very, very varying. A lot of druids worship Tur since he is of the earth.
Huh.
Tur is play on Terra, stone. So people usually just worship him by keeping a garden, for example. But this goes on for a while, and after they die down and get quiet, a man in a long cloak comes out, and the cloak itself is a deep navy blue, and is certain lights shining in through the stained glass windows. Did I say knights?
Hmm?
Rays of light shining in through the stained glass windows hit different parts of his outfit. They seem to reflect a little bit like ice, and around the
Is it Elvis? Is it Elvis?
around the bottom of the cloak, you can see what looks like. At first, you think they're mud stains, but then you realize they're there on purpose because he's a priest of both Tur and Yumtherum. He stands very tall, and as soon as he takes his point up at the altar, he holds up his hand, and as he does so, all sound falls away. And he kind of clears his throat, and as he does so, he removes his hood, and you see this man that is very bald. Well, he's just bald, completely clean shaven, and his left eye is just an empty socket,
It
and
happens.
the whole left side of his face is very like withered, like he got frostbite, and it kind of healed, but really didn't. On the same side as where he's missing the eye.
In other words, he got beaten with an ugly stick.
Oh.
And then the right side of his face is very harsh, and he has a very chiseled jawline, very high cheekbones, and a strong brow. Two-Face, essentially, is the easiest way to describe how he looks.
So if Two-Face became a priest.
Essentially.
And he flips a coin for whether or not you get absolved.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
That'd be fucked.
Also, he begins to speak about Yumtherum and Tur. Long ago, when Pratishode was very young, Yumtherum and Tur and Kansathir and Kanras, Tempest, they walked the earth as their own, walked across the shallow stones and mud and loose dirt, as if it was their playground. From the blood of Kanras, the oceans were made. From the breath of Tempest, the winds overtook. From the hands and claws of Tur, the mountains and rivers were lain and filled in by the other gods. Why, my children, do we worship Yumtherum? Why do we worship Tur? And different people start shouting different answers, like they keep us safe. We worship them out of fear. Well, not worship them out of fear. We fear their wrath. a woman shouts because Tur is hot, and everybody like kind of looks at her.
Well, we know who to avoid.
Or who to go look for.
But people
Well-
are shouting all kinds of different answers, and he just slams his fist down on the altar. No! We worship them because they do this! And then the guy who said, we fear their wrath, kind of raises his hand. He's like, silence! We worship them because they are powerful. We worship them because they provide. And he reaches up and he grabs the black sheet and he rips it off. And as he does so, you guys see another altar that, looking at it, makes your guys' stomach kind of turn. It is this large hand shape. Each of the fingers alternate between, they look as if they're composed out of ice, and then granite, ice, granite, ice. And the palm of the hand is split into 5 pieces as well, and it kind of is touching down in the floor, and you can see it looks like a very organic type of formation around the base, as if this ice and stone is spreading in a way.
What kind of feeling, like beyond feeling weird about it, what does it give to me? Like,
Uncomfortability.
like, is it not normal to have that?
Not normal in the slightest.
Is this gonna be blasphemy upon their god?
You're not sure yet.
Uh-oh, guys.
This
I'm gripping my amulet.
This hand bequeaths unto us a harvest every year, makes us merry. The festival begins. We drink, we eat. Why? We drink and eat to get closer to Yemtherim, closer to Tur. And people cheer and are raising cups because a couple of people brought in goblets. At midnight tonight, the gods have requested a gift. Something we do not want to give. They have requested a sacrifice! And they cheer, and everybody's like yelling. The gods have whispered to me in my sleep, spoken unto me, and shown my gone eye. And he kind of sticks his finger in the socket where his left eye is supposed to be. There is a beast among us. 3 beasts. One born of other things besides the gods. One born from beast, and one born from war. And everybody's like cheering and screaming, and all of you guys know exactly what he's talking about.
Yep, I pretend that I have no idea, but I know exactly this.
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry. I should have left. I was hoping these guys would be chill as fuck, but apparently they're a cult.
Therum. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Say your piece, because he's gonna spout off bullshit for another couple of minutes.
No, you're good. It was just me gonna talk shit to Ozzy.
Well, that's this party's whole thing. I want to hear the shit.
I lost my train of thought now. It was there, and then I interrupt, and then I'm like, oh crap.
I'm pulling my hood down though, like farther, like I'm hiding in my hood, like no.
Therum.
You bring us in here, you said. Go to church, they said.
I just wanted to bring religion to this group. Look what happens.
And
Y'all,
that's
you're
why
gonna
you
kill
don't bring
us.
religion to the group. There's a reason we're not religious.
but I'm so happy with mine and like, oh geez.
You mean you're terrified of yours?
No, I actually quite love him, but other people are. Yes,
Remind me to hit you later, Ozzel.
Yeah.
if we live through this.
If we live through this,
If we live
remind me
through
to hit
this,
you.
yeah, you're
Again.
gonna be the baggie for us for a while. We're gonna play Ozzel catch.
Alien help. Oh, okay.
Your
Yup.
only assistance has abandoned you.
But he continues, Yimtherum has sent us a blizzard, a storm, and Tur has caused an avalanche to close the mountain pass. If these beasts walk among us, as Yimtherum has said, we will find them by tonight's end. And they all continue cheering. And Helvetica looks over, she's cheering too, and she's like, woohoo! And she looks over to you guys, and she's just got this look on her face.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna cry.
Right.
And she's like, woo!
How soon can we get the fuck out of here?
We're gonna have to. Oh God.
We should have landed in the woods.
I really. Oh jeez. I really
What?
don't want to fly in a blizzard.
I think we'd die if we flew in a blizzard.
Told y'all we should have went by sea.
Oh God. Why did we end up in a village of bigots?
Oh Lord.
Out of all of the villages we could have ended in, why this one?
Because Ozzel had to go to church.
I gesture at my clothes again. What do I look like to you?
We had to
Satan.
land here. It was either here or there was another village in 3 clicks past this one. And I'm not sure that one would have been much better, nor do I think we could have made it without cracking the crystal ball.
Oh, that would have been worse.
We'd have crash landed and had to walk our way through the mountains.
Yeah, no. I mean, from shit, lemonade, I guess. But
Do you think we could stay the night in the ship?
I think as soon as they find that ship, they'll be looking for people who aren't
from around here.
and I'm not sure about that bartender.
Oh God. He's not exactly human either.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's part ice giant.
We should talk to him. He might be able to help us out.
Yeah.
I don't see him here.
Dude,
And
I would suggest we wait till procession's over so that,
Of course,
Yeah, we're not-
if we get up and leave, we're gonna look real sus.
Yeah, especially considering we're 3 newbies. Or 5 newbies, and 3 of us look sus as hell.
3 of us are fake sus.
Well, 6.
Well, Alien looks pretty
6
sus.
if you count Erebor, who's T-posing in the corner.
I seriously want to steal Duke. Duke is now mine.
Animal handling.
But he continues to spout off nonsense about Yimtherum and Tur for a few more hours.
I had to. I derailed the DM.
Do University Global.
I mean, you gonna try to tame him in the middle of church?
No. I just wanna pet him.
He's gonna get up and go pet a fucking dog while church is going.
No, I was hoping he'd hear me, but I guess not.
He's kind of
T-posing
close.
in the corner.
So you go to pet him, and he lets you.
Oh my god, this is the first time for everything.
But he goes on spitting gospel for a few hours, and
Oh, that's not good.
the choir
Few hours.
the choir cuts back in. I need Astrid and Rodalock as this song starts up again to go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw to see if this
Oh.
is staying in your system for extra long.
Oh,
dear.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think their church services were this long.
Again, I'm going to punch you, Azel.
I owe you so much.
Rodalock, you're good.
Come on, Astrid. Come on.
Astrid, you're good. You guys have another hour.
Ooh.
Oh, that could have been so bad.
So is the second song, Full Super, starts coming to an end. The people begin to rise and start leaving.
Oh, thank God.
We are gonna, as nonchalantly as humanly possible, but as quick as we fucking can.
Just
Get
like,
the hell out of there.
like not be the first, but definitely not be the last to
So,
leave.
as you guys are heading out, there's two priests on either side of the door. We're shaking each person's hands.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to punch a priest.
The person
No.
on the left is saying, "Tour guide you to each person," that he shakes his hand, and then the other one is saying, "Yimtherim protect you," to each person as they shake their hands.
Oh God, if we don't do that, we're gonna look fucking weird. Okay, prepare yourselves.
Oh god, we're gonna have to punch priests.
No, don't punch a priest. You're gonna get the wrath of the gods upon you if they're
What-
not already upon
What
these.
I'm trying to tell you is you have to shake their hand. You have red skin.
My hands. Do I wear gloves? Would I wear gloves? That sounds like something. Should I wear gloves?
That's
It was never specified.
roll a d6, odds or evens.
Wait.
I'll roll the
just-
d6. You tell me odds or evens.
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 But also, I'm checking to see if I have anything like spell wise.
that's the nervousness coming up.
Yeah, because he's not like a fucking. Yeah, okay, no, I don't. Okay, evens.
Evens, you wear gloves. You are wearing
Yes.
gloves. So
Okay, cool.
you
I'll
each are
keep my amulet in plain view too.
in
so that way
plain
it's-
view.
Well, yeah, they're not gonna. It's Kulkertier. They're not gonna be super pissed off if Kulkertier came to a cleric of Kulkertier came. right?
Volkertier is fine with his clerics worshiping other gods. That doesn't mean other gods are okay with it.
Oh, then never mind. Put that away, or not put it away, but like
Put that thing
it
back
in-
where it came from, or so help me.
Sorry.
And
Okay, I'll
God,
tuck it back
also-
in the cloak.
Ozzel's earning multiple punches today.
Yep.
I just wanted to.
He's
be-
already up to
He
3.
is on a roll.
So I'll just say
It's not like
if
they're
you
not gonna
guys
sin.
wouldn't have came to the church, you guys would have heard this from outside. He was loud enough that the whole town could hear it.
Yeah.
So there was absolutely no gain.
So as you guys are,
Yay.
this just means you guys got to see the hand.
We got to be uncomfortable for a while.
And now
So-
we're ass clenching back to the frickin' tavern.
As you all are leaving, is there a specific one you guys want to shake the hand of? The god of earth or god of ice? Well, priest of earth, priest of ice.
I was gonna say if they're gods now.
No.
I would say the I'd go for the priest of earth.
I'll
Same.
go for ice.
Elian, any particular preference?
Not really. Sorry, I keep turning my thing off. Not really.
So, those of you that go to Earth, Elian, he shakes your hand first. Tour guide you.
And you.
Helvetica shakes the hand of the Yumtherum. Yumtherum protect you! And you. And then, Rodalock, you said Earth.
Yep.
Tour guide you!
And you.
Not Elian, Ozzel, you said Ice.
Yeah.
Yumtherum protect you!
And you.
And Astrid, same thing. Tour protect you. Tour guide you.
Fuck.
One of the two.
And you.
And
Whichever the one fuck works.
the lot of you are able to get out unscathed.
Oh, thank God.
By the skin of our fucking teeth.
As you all, as the lot of you start going down the steps, you hear, "Wait!"
Oh shit.
Are any of you looking back? Are you like running? Ozzy, you're freezing.
A little bit, but at the same time, I'm like gonna walk. I'm gonna continue walking after I freeze. Like,
You like flinch for a second and keep going.
yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rodalock, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Yes.
You turn around and you see one of the members of the choir. It's a younger member. Sir, I was gonna ask if you wanted to make a donation to the choir.
Sure.
I haven't seen you in any of the processions before, and if you liked it, I'd like to know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give him. I guess I can give him like a gold or something like that. I guess.
He takes it and puts it into his pocket. Thank you so much, sir. Say, you're a pretty big fella. Are you going to be helping us hunt down those godless demons tonight?
Sure.
Great. Can't wait to see you there.
We'll see you tonight. And then I just kind of just head out that way. Head back out to the tavern.
I saddle up next to Radalock when he walks away, and I'm like, "So you're gonna help him hunt the godless demons?"
I'll start with one. And I look straight at him.
I am not godless.
Oh, you will be.
But you are a demon.
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, Conrad Christ?
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Fist to Face?
I flash my symbol at him, so he just is afraid.
Is there a save for that?
I mean, it just makes you uncomfortable. It's not like a save.
Right. It's not like super afraid, but I could blow the whistle, but that would be worse.
And then what? So you could botch something else?
You still don't know exactly what the whistle does.
Yeah, I really don't. It could probably kill us all for all I know.
What did you do with the bird cage with the sensor in it?
I'm still carrying that shit.
It's huge.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty sizable.
Oh, and I can't put that shit in the bag of holding, so can I make it into a backpack?
Probably.
because it's not weird enough. Now you're gonna be a hunched over giant with a.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I said it was about the size is the cricket in Mulan, like the cricket
Well,
cage.
I think a little bigger. I think you said that, but slightly bigger. But yeah,
Something
I
that would be able to, that you'd be able to put on your belt.
It's not exposed, right?
right.
Okay, that's why I was asking. So you
It-
guys back to the tavern, and you're the only people there, and the bartender's behind the bar.
Ugh.
Have fun at church this morning?
No.
No.
It was quite uplifting, actually.
I could hear him spouting off blaspheme from here.
I look at him shocked. How
So you don't believe him?
No.
knowing what I know about you, you don't like what he says?
I worship Yimtherim. I do not worship that man.
I smile at him like, oh, thank God. A sane human being.
That
No God.
man hears no God. Yimtherim has no voice. Tur has no voice.
If I told you he wants to kill us,
I am already aware. You smell like sulfur and brimstone.
I forgot I smell funny.
You
I
don't.
kind of give myself a
Don't.
sniff.
He was being a smartass.
Oh. I give myself a sniff like, hello? Do I? Do I stink?
However, your friend smells like livestock, and your other, she actually smells quite nice.
I was gonna say she bathes
Thank
often.
you.
But I sniff Rattlelock and I'm like, oh yeah, he does. Rattlelock, you need to bathe.
So what I can do for you is not a whole lot, actually. The blizzard is going to be fierce. I can hide you in the basement, but if the whole town is hunting you down, I highly doubt they'll believe
What?
me when I say... What?
Sorry, I was talking to Kayla.
Oh.
I'm not sure how many people will believe me when I say that I have people sleeping downstairs who don't want to partake in hunting creatures.
Rattlelock already said he'd participate.
Doesn't mean he has to actually show up.
I'm pretty sure people like this take that seriously.
Yes, but he could be just end up saying if he runs into the guy other later, just I was on the other side of town with a different group.
This is strange situation, but somehow he knew you were here. As I said, the primal gods don't speak, really.
I'm fully aware. That's why it's weird.
I turned to Helvetica. Do you know anything about that guy or
Nah,
It's weird.
anything about this town at all?
I worship the one true God and his son. That's it.
I look at her like, excuse?
There is no excuse for you, Ozzel.
I
Is she,
it,
is she
it,
talking
it-
about Jesus?
I worship Fazine.
Ah.
Isn't that something you put in your eyes?
Oh, Jesus Lord. Who's Jesus?
A fun story we tell our children before bed, apparently.
She was making a funny about God and Jesus, but she really worships Fazine.
So is there an area here where they wouldn't want to come into? Where they wouldn't look for us?
You know, there might be one place, but I don't really think y'all are. wrong voice. There might be one place, but I do not think you all will like it.
Well, we're
Try-
desperate not to die, so
Try us.
There is a place where none of the people of this village dare to go. It is a little north, closest to the tallest mountain. It is an old temple to a god no one remembers. Something before Kandras, before Yibtherem. No one dares go.
Sounds intriguing.
It
Wait,
really
like-
does.
If you're not
Wait.
one for superstition, that place will be safe. No people will go. However, I've never met someone who ventured out and returned.
uh, a long forgotten god. This sounds
Wait.
familiar.
Yeah.
I kind of pat my pack like, it's still there, right? Oh god.
Yep.
I think we should probably go, but
At the same time,
yeah. So I mean, if we have the whole town, we'll be doing a lot of fighting and a lot of unnecessary killing.
I don't want to kill a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah,
Well,
innocence is eye of the beholder type deal.
Okay, listen. Cults are interestingly this is Damien speaking. Cults have varying degrees of innocence. It's a very gray area for me. So
Mhm. Just don't drink the punch.
that
Oops.
the leaders are the dangerous people. The lower people, the peons. They're
Still do
normally
what they're told,
yeah, but they're usually brainwashed and like
but e- everybody still has free will. They decide to follow this one person blindly.
now is not the time to discuss this, however. So I'd rather not kill innocents. So let's just go to the temple of fucking disease, I guess.
All right. Well, lead on, Ozzel. You've been batting 1,000 so far.
I'm crying. Oslo has his head on the counter, like, why is this happening?
So I'll go ahead and I'll grab and take another pill.
Oh yeah, you might want to do that.
yeah, she gives you each a pill. That's my last one for each of you.
After this, it's all fuck it. We
I
might as well
really
be fighting.
As you all are talking, you hear as a wind starts whipping through the village.
I guess
If we're
it's
gonna go, we gotta go now before this gets worse.
And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
I'm so sorry, guys.
now you know how I feel.
Guys, there's a cult and I'm so sorry.
Now you know how I feel. Every time I do something, some shit's fucked up.
I love how I'm like, I want to go to church. I want to learn about more. I want to just deal with more cultures. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, no, we're going to kill the 3 outsiders who are like demonic presences. And I'm like, oh, never mind.
So
Fine.
Steve sent this one earlier, but I feel like it fits more at the end of the session. If you check the order of the pins, look at the most recent one.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit. That one really
Yep.
does.
That's where we'll
I
stop for
still-
tonight.
I still enjoy the